Good morning and welcome to day 3 of our 21 Days of Nutrition workshop, presented by Kim's Prescription for Health. I'm Kim and I'm your host as we walk through 21 days of nutrition education topics. So this is week 1 and our theme for this week is the basics. Yesterday we started by talking about whole foods, and then I hopped on in the afternoon and shared my grocery haul and some of my tips for keeping my fridge and pantry stocked with whole foods. So today's theme is going to be eating healthy on a budget. Now this is a hot topic because a lot of times when I talk to my clients about their food choices, they often say that cost is one of the biggest factors for them. And the one thing I hear over and over is that healthy food is too expensive. And in reality, the cost of food in general can add up over the course of the month and end up being one of your top expenses. So I did want to take a little bit of time and share some of my top tips for eating healthy on a budget. So to get started, my number one tip is to have a budget. So you need to have a realistic expectation of what you should be spending at the grocery store and then what you should be spending on eating out. This needs to include stops at the gas station, stops at the coffee shop, anytime you're going out to dinner. It's important to have a goal in mind and then to stick with that budget or that plan. Same with your groceries. Set a realistic expectation of what you are consuming over the course of a week or a month and stick to it. Number 2, eat in as much as possible. So the cost of eating out and grabbing a snack at the grocery store, grabbing a daily coffee, all those things add up quickly. And not only in money, it also adds up in empty calories, because a lot of times if you're eating out, you don't have control of what the restaurant or the fast food place is cooking with. So there's a lot of hidden sugars, there's a lot of hidden fats. So it's a lot of hidden empty calories that you're not accounting for. So eating in as much as possible gives you control of the food that you're cooking, but it also gives you control of the cost. So eating in, number 2 tip, to save money and save calories. Number 3, my favorite, meal plan. Plan, plan, plan. I say it 100 times in my Faster Way groups. I will say it 100 times to you guys. Planning is key. Set aside some time at the beginning of your week and set your meal plan for the week. Know what you want to eat each day of the week and what you want to make. Create your shopping list, and when you go shopping, go in with a plan. Take your list, avoid grabbing extra goodies, shop the perimeter of the store so you're less likely to be tempted by some of those delicious looking, not so good for you treats in the middle of the store. Again, this will help you save time, money, and empty calories and those impulse buys that you didn't have on your list. Okay, number 4 is my list of tips for when you're actually in the grocery store. So it's going to be important to, those newspaper or that junk mail that you always throw away that has all the ads on there, or it has the deals from the local grocery store. Take a look at that. See what's on sale for this week. See what the deals are and stock up on those deals. A lot of times you can stock up on produce, protein, dry goods, and you can either freeze or store those for later use. So when you get them home, separate them into portion sizes. Use what you're going to take out, what you're going to use now, and store the rest for later. This will save you a lot of money in the long run because you're catching those deals and you're not just buying these things later at full price. Number 2, produce. Shop local and shop in season. So you'll save a lot of money by shopping locally because if you're not paying for the cost to transport the food. And then if you're shopping for produce that's in season, it's a lot less expensive than if you're shopping for something that's out of season and sent in from somewhere else. So in season and local are my tips for produce shopping. And then here's another reminder for you. Convenience is expensive. So if you're at the store and you see the pre-chopped vegetables or you see the single serving packages, those are going to add up in cost. They are convenient, they are quick, they might make it faster to get the meals done, but in the long run it's going to add a lot of money to the cost, the total cost of your grocery bill. So if you can get all your produce because you know what you're going to plan or cook for the week, spend some time at the beginning of the week chopping all your produce up for the whole week, maybe washing all your fruit and putting it in single serve quick grab bags. If you have snacks, instead of buying the single serve snacks, buy a bigger package and just individually put them in Ziploc bags that are quick and easy to grab. But buying the whole food or avoiding the pre-chopped or the single serving will definitely save you a significant amount of money. Next, buy in bulk. So utilize stores like Costco or Sam's Club. If there's something that you know that you're going to use or your family's going to use quite a bit of, you will save a lot of money by buying in bulk and separating it into the individual portion sizes. The price per unit goes down when you do it this way, and it saves you trips to the grocery store back and forth because these are your high utilizing items. And then lastly, keep an eye on the price per unit. So you might have two products that look identical, but the cost of one is higher. Well, if the volume or the quantity that you're getting for that cost is lower, then you're not getting the better deal. So make sure you're keeping an eye on the price per unit to make sure you're getting the better deal, and don't shy away from the brand or the store generics. You don't always have to buy brand. A lot of times you get the exact same quality product at a much lower price if you shop the store generic versions. All right, so those are my top tips for eating healthy on a budget. If you hop on over to the Daily Post today, the Daily Post, I have another handout from the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. It'll have these tips plus a few more that you can print out and follow to help you increase more whole foods in your diet without breaking the bank. So thank you for tuning in. And tomorrow we'll be covering meal planning, which is one of my favorite topics. So tune in and I will see you guys then. Have a great day.